It is the Caribbean Poker Party main event final day, but it's not just the final day. It is now the final table. We got from 24 to 9, and this is how things look. Greg Baird, the shortest. We just saw him get rather fortuitous there, along with Mateos. Phil Gruissem also short. Everyone else pretty comfortable between 30 and 90 bigs, but it is that big chip lead of Aaron, 220 million. So some of these guys reaching off each table for the first time this week, such as Adrian Mateos. Not surprising, he's snuck under the radar.
It's 80.
Go all the way to the final table.
40, 50, 60.
One of my favorites.
You're going to have to pay attention during class, sir.
Oh, I'm a terrible student.
Not you, I'm talking to him.
So, short stacks feeling less pressure. Now we go to 9-handed play.
You're from Germany too?
Not going to stop Peter in the hijack and raising it up. Well, looks like Aaron and Phil have kept their same 2 seats. Everyone else has been shuffled around. And it is Phil in the big blind, ace king, first hand of the final. This is going to be all in.
All in?
Peter with ace 8. You can call this.
It's 36, right?
36.
Look, sir.
Don't need it. He said don't need the left.
Maybe that was the luck you needed. I don't know.
I was gonna call, but then you wished him good luck.
Oh yeah, the good luck thing works here.
I jinxed it.
You heard the words 40 grand, because that is the next pay jump. 8th getting 180. Things getting serious here in the Bahamas.
Well, actually, where's the thing here?
It's gonna be on your over the side over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
They didn't even see the cards.
Yeah, so slide the little chip over a little bit, go that way.
There's nothing to put them like 3 seconds and.
Yeah, but my cards weren't even close to it.
Yeah. The first time.
Yeah. Usually they.
Big Huni raising under the gun, ace queen.
Totally forgot about that little thing.
Aaron 5's in the cutoff.
Is it 5 million?
Expect him to throw one of those grey chips in there. Get himself to a flop. Mateos, king, queen of diamonds in the big. And he's obviously going to call with. And well, Aaron continues to run good. Bad news for Huni. Top pair, queen quicker, queen of spades. We just check it's Aaron. The problem with that is Aaron bets big.
Oh, so that was our break? They just gave it? Oh, I didn't realize this.
Although,
7.
it's not huge in this instance. 7 million.
They'll deliver you food if you want.
That's true. So me eating a burrito on TV.
You're too vain.
Of course, Huni going to continue with a call.
Partypoker would never allow me that.
7 on the turn.
Oh, you think that would be a problem?
Ruining the shot.
We'll see the same action again on the turn. Check bet call.
Those burritos are good though. It's the best thing they have out there.
I just had one for the first time, and it was.
I thought it was quite decent.
Solid.
Compared
32 million in the pot.
17.
Aaron going just over half pot.
to the Caesar salad and the hot dogs.
I think Huni could definitely consider himself still ahead of some of Aaron's value even here. If he's been aware of how Aaron's been playing. Guy likes to put pressure on. Likes to bet a lot of hands. 6 of diamonds on the river. Backdoor diamonds completing. Only 4 making a straight. Not that Aaron has to worry about Huni having too many 4s, but he can definitely have a flush here. Ace of diamonds would play the same way. Just one. Aaron himself, of course, can have flushes.
27.
Barreling off. Does have some misdraws as well that he'll want to bluff. Huni's Queen of Spades in his hand is a very bad card to have. He wants Aaron to have likes of King, Queen, Queen 10, Queen, Jack of Spades. Cards like that. Could theoretically turn this into a bluff with the Ace of Diamonds in his hand.
5 seconds.
That would be a pretty cool play. We've got to think, what kind of hand is Aaron going to bet 3 streets with? He doesn't have any combo draws on the flop that have made flushes. A hand like, say, 6, 7 of diamonds that might bet the flop and taken off is obviously blocked by...
All in.
There you go, he's done it. Huni does do it. I love this. It is class. Taking the Ace of Diamonds and turn it into a perfect bluff.
Should check.
Aaron wishing he checked his set back and maybe inclined.
I fold.
Wow, he does. He's going to show it and fold.
Sick bluff.
I have king high flush.
Mateos
Does
was
that beat
calling
an
King,
ace
Queen
high
of
bluff?
Diamonds.
King high flush.
What does it beat an ace high flush?
Just to color up the cheap price, 100k. So here we will buy everything.
He jumps $250,000 for 7th, $500,000 for 5th. A runner-up taking just over $1 million first place. $1.35 million. Total prize pool $10 million, of course. A little bit of overlay. Always a chance at the Party Millions that you're going to get a bit of overlay. Philbot, King Jack in the hijack. I'm ripping the 14 bigs. And Greg in the big blind, King Queen's going to have to call it off. Does so very quickly. He's going to see the good news. Just got to fade a jack for the double up.
Anything is possible.
I fold the king.
Who's got more chips?
Whatever that matter.
Spade, spade, spade. Greg's got that covered.
Fold.
So he needs to hit a jack and avoid a spade or queen.
At 3-7 of clubs.
Small chance of a chop.
Oh, ace, jack.
Chop it is not. These guys pretty much switch stacks. Phil down to under 7. Greg to a very nice 15 in the cutoff.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised myself. Nice ring time.
Okay. Jo, alles klar. Ich bin im Final Tag gemacht.
Yes, I had more chips after day 2.
Pete defends ace 6. Flops second pair on king 6 deuce. Huni with top pair. Decides to check this one back. Gonna check back some kings, so decided to check back king 4, one that has some backdoor straight potential, which has improved on the turn. Pete manages to check his 6 for a second time. Obviously going to be calling a bet here from Huni.
That's 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
7.5 the bet. Cool course from Peter. As we head to the river. Well, Jin for Huni. Another king. Diamonds do complete, which he has more of than Peter does, having check called the turn. Peter would lead some diamonds. Huni could definitely check back some diamonds on the flop. Not a huge amount of them, but some certainly. Check back his A-side diamonds. Probably bet the middling ones. There's a spot where he obviously bets quite a lot of kings on the flop, so...
Make a money.
Okay. Going quite big here, 22.5. Pete looks like a 6, really.
She's letting her world-class
And she invested. She invested some money in my games actually.
This is a tough spot.
No, it's good for. She's good for.
Say Huni bets some diamonds on the flop, and he bets most kings on the flop. At the same time,
this one she doesn't.
Huni knows that.
But before that million.
So how likely is he to be bluffing here?
Take some risks, you know?
Peter himself is pretty much at the top end of his range with a 6.
You don't know, man.
That's a diamond blocking a 6 of backdoor diamonds that would have checked back the flop potentially. I think this is a hand he just has to call.
Oh, but she's more into arts. She can sing, dance, paint.
He folded his deuces and 3s.
Yeah.
Cool with a 6 of diamonds.
Where'd you meet her?
In Mexico too, yeah. I spent a lot of like 10 years.
Ace
always go to
kind of works against him. I mean, Huni
fly
may
to
go
Cancun
bet
and
ace high
stay in
turn river.
Yeah.
Would potentially check it back on the flop.
Get there. I never. There's one part of Mexico. Spent a lot of time there when I was like early 20s. Long time ago.
Oh.
It does make the call. I think that's the correct call on balance. Can't fault him for that one. Huni
My favorite beach in the world. Super.
working through this final, losing him at this hand because this will be an all-in. Let's hope we don't keep the fill ball around.
Good luck, bro.
Oh, that's why.
Saw that. Right. Hold everyone. I'm running good today. I beat Foxen.
Aaron is going to call from the big with an ace. It's a flip. Very fair fight.
Oh, you want to bust someone else, right?
Kind of point of the game.
Yeah. It really is.
Still a fair fight. 10-8-6, but Aaron has that little 3 of hearts working for him.
You'll take it.
I take that one. Yeah, thank you very much. So far, so good.
Yeah,
Nah, I think it's a little
you were
rough.
there.
Yeah, I feel that.
Phil just needs to fade that ace or heart.
11 outs.
Get himself back above 10 bigs. There it is.
Yeah.
Top 2 for the Philbots.
Congratulations.
Winner!
Now you guys are scared of me, huh? Now we're talking.
On a CBD like it says it has for each dose, so you know exactly what you're taking. You can
Is that a
figure out what
problem?
works for
Is
you.
that a problem? That
It
it's
has been, but it's getting better.
This one is approved by the expert.
Yeah. Is it the expert online where you bought it on the same site?
No, I mean
Their
you're the
expert?
expert.
Oh.
Would you be willing to put your name behind that
Yeah.
product?
Do you have some samples that we could all
Mateos raising the button.
Yeah, I haven't heard of this
instead of a
company.
drink, right?
So the other thing that they allow you to do is called white labeling, right? So you could do like a Nordic Oils or whatever you want to name your company, and you can order it, and then you just slap your label on it. And there might be 1,000 bottles of the same one with
Wow,
different brand names.
Huni
It's
style.
the same thing, and they don't monitor it. They allow
Have
you
some
to
of
do
that,
it right.
Mateos.
So until it's
Yeah,
like
this is
FDA
kind of an
approved,
easy
all that
jam
other
for
stuff,
Huni
which
though,
take
right?
years
I mean, the
and
big
years
blind
and years,
has-
like it,
Oh, that's
How many
true.
big
So
blinds?
You can have your own brand. And
You can have your
buy
own
I mean,
brand.
anything less
25, I think.
Yeah, anything less than 30, like this is pretty easy jam.
You know,
all
like
kinds of
food
stuff.
and generic.
Have some
So
of that,
when you look
Mateos.
at
You want
it,
to call it off with
there's-
ace queen? When you're medium stack,
You know,
start of a
hundreds
final.
thousands of CBD
40K
oil
pay
companies.
jump coming
You
up
just have to
next.
find
Ma-
one that,
Mateos is in a
like,
pretty tough spot.
Like
The-
American Shaman, like that grows their own, does all their own stuff in-house and puts it all
It
together.
feels like,
and
oh,
if
hang on a
that
second,
works
what's
for
going on here? Let me have a look.
Some
Yeah,
of the
it's
stuff
not that
tastes a little better,
interesting.
works a little better. Your body chemistry.
Hasn't been helpful to you.
This is great. Big stack
I
poker.
don't take any of it, but I have taken it and it does help. But I just don't take any
I
of it
mean,
on
I
a
think this
regular
has to be a
basis,
cool-
except for like
the
topical
pair's
cream
pretty
for, like,
flat,
aches and pains,
which
it
makes
gets rid of
you
in like 2 seconds.
Want to fold more.
Like if somebody has
but
like
Big Huni should be jamming, like,
older guy
a lot of
comes
hands
in,
that you
couldn't hold the
dominate,
Coke
yeah,
can, you can
and-
put it on there. 10 minutes later, you can actually
I
grab
don't
a
know
Coke
the
can,
stack,
and
so
he
I
has
can't be sure about
prescription
this,
stuff
but-
from the doctor that he's been taking
It's
for
over
years.
40 bigs. I'm
But
going to
in
say
10 minutes, he's like,
it's a medium stack on this
he hasn't
final.
been able to do that in years. It actually helps.
Yeah, I mean, well, Huni's got
yeah,
like
yeah,
a like
good stuff,
ace 5 suited a lot and stuff here, right?
Right.
It's way on it.
Alright.
Painful for
I
a
kind of like it, but it's not
Gives him a needle.
so bonded.
Yeah, I mean, could
Just give
could for sure be
ECU
a
that
nice
all in,
fold
but
there.
just
I don't
leave it
really
down there
know,
next to him. 5 diamonds, middle of December.
but He has
Australia.
40 big blinds to start the hand, William.
Correct.
We go on a cruise in the beginning, and then Australia.
Pops
and then
top pair and a gut shot on the
LA.
10-7-6. Going to
That's
check
as
it on
far
over
as I know.
to Huni, who has the ace of spades.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to have a more polarized 3-betting range.
The rock one should be alright.
So
The
ace
big one
jack,
should be the,
you know, makes sense to not waste it by 3-bet
the one
folding.
at the 5
But in
diamonds
reality,
really
you
big.
probably get jammed on
It's like
so
this.
infrequently
It'll
that
be
it makes sense
1,000
just
plus
3-bet everything.
10, and
You
then
know,
Right.
1,000
everything
plus
that you can
inches.
3-bet, just
It'll
put
be
it into
1.5,
3-bet and don't really worry
1.8
about the
million
times
per
you get
stroke,
jammed on.
something like that. It's really big.
Queen on the turn. Huni with a gut shot drawn.
It really depends how tight you think William's opening in the first place.
Right.
You know, if
And it
he's,
should be pretty tight with Huni on the button, right?
well, he should be.
Wow.
Yeah, then talk to
But-
The Huni show.
we check on it, but
Ball got worse and worse for Will.
that's good,
But you could imagine 9-10 suited being, you know, some players might fold it in this spot. So
It's
he's
really
not
hard
like-
to fold, isn't it? You look down at 9-10 and they're the same suit
It's pretty hard, especially clubs.
on a Saturday. Best day for clubs. How big does
So I
Huni?
imagine Huni's going to go really big here, like close to pot. I mean, he has a lot of really easy bluffs here now, like any low pair basically. So it's like deuces to 5s, even 8s and 9s can bluff here. Like it's a really credible bluff spot. So yeah, that seems about right.
22.
Plus the fact that William is, you know, pretty capped at this point.
I mean, can't really call this, can he? He's gonna have some Queen X, some King X.
Yeah, for sure. In this line, he's pretty low down in his range. I imagine he's going to check jacks on the flop a decent amount as well.
Wow.
Nope.
Calls and gets shown Broadway. All right. Look at this. Blinds going up 2 million, 4 million. Well, everyone's short, bar Aaron and Huni. Huni, 267 million. Yeah, so he's bunching up down the bottom there, Jack. There's going to be some shuffling. There's going to be some laddering. This one?
Yeah, now Mateos is wondering why he played so tight up until now.
Yeah.
He really worked hard on the image to get like a loose open through, and now he's just got aces. He's completely going to waste it. Ha, just kidding. He's about to get loads of money.
Huni suited ace-4 against an open off a 25 big blind stack. All right, just flats.
Yeah, so I want to know what happens. I want to see what happens when Huni gets like the ace-6 off type hands in a similar spot to this. Because like typically this hand would make a lot of sense to 3-bet, to like 3-bet fold on the final table. You know, like the best bad, like the top of the folding range, right, becomes the 3-bet range.
Aaron likes to play Flixie with 8-9 from the small.
But I think this flat makes sense. You can play so many hands profitably in this spot. But I want to know what is
7-9. Aaron's going to lose some chips in this one, surely.
So yeah, I guess Big Huni's 3-bet range here is like offsuit Broadways and offsuit ace-x. Low offsuit ace-x. Maybe also ace-10.
Maybe he doesn't 3-bet spades, he doesn't like them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the strategy I employ. But although I always go a little bit more aggro with spades because I don't want to see the flop because I always miss.
Aaron leading out with his 9. Mateos. Well, ace is just going to be a cool, right?
Cool.
That's a good question. Looks like it.
Huni's like, why didn't I 3-bet pre? Could have just won this pot. He's made his 3rd pair. Checks to Mateos. Have a weird spot. I think
a very unusual spot for Mateos.
it's always hard, isn't it, to try and put someone on a range when they do lead out on this flop.
I think this is clearly the best play for Mateos. I wouldn't even mind going maybe half pot on this turn.
Snap call from Aaron, king on the end.
Like, you're not going to get a lot of rivers you can value bet.
Well,
You
he
know,
checks
like-
back. Aaron shows.
Like, I definitely like betting the turn
I'm supposed to 3-bet mine.
so that you can check back the river.
It's back to back.
Huh?
Happened to me like back to back.
Yeah, I ran them back to back a few times.
Yeah. Because we play a lot.
And we play a lot. I mean, there's not many people that play.
How many times you got aces back to back,
like,
Dempsey?
No chance.
Once.
Sick.
10-9.
10 million.
I had like aces, kings, queens in a
That
row,
just sounds so cool, man.
but I don't think I've ever had aces
10
back to
million.
back.
So that's
Let's raise
I don't know how many times I've had it. Don't know how many.
casual 10.
Pretty sick that Aaron has like 2 A's at the start, like just ace, ace.
Yeah,
Ron.
this instance
Ace,
he's got Queen
ace,
Jack of
Ron.
Diamonds.
Casual call.
That's what I'm going to call him from now on.
Casual fold.
No pocket 9. 5 times in a row, okay.
Mateos getting out of the way with his ace 7 for 2.5x against Peter and Aaron. Ace 6 7.
What's that juicy tournament there? What? Here's the lineup.
Okay.
This is Aaron. I told you, he's never seen a flop he doesn't like. Man likes to bluff.
What's that tournament there?
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those spots where it's okay if your plan is just to like make sure that you're gonna put them all in at some point.
That's the worst tournament ever.
Like this flop bet almost never goes through, unless Peter is, you know. I mean, I guess he has to have a worse hand, right?
Can he barrel again?
Yeah, I mean, the problem in here is like you're too short already. Well, it's not going to work now. Oh, sorry, he has jacks, not tens. So it is going to work now.
I mean, is it?
Probably. If you jam.
When you bet, I suppose you're repping here. What?
Like just some random 10. I mean, he
bet
could
the flop,
easily have a
like-
10, right?
Well, like 9 10, 8 10.
Yeah, 9, 10, 8, 10, ace 10, viable, king 10. I mean, he's betting queen jack on the flop. Like, you know, he just has some 10x, like, plenty of it.
It's Aaron.
Don't even mind this sizing. It's kind of nice, actually. Half pot. Half pot, you know, put him in the tank. Put him
love
in
a
the
little-
cage with the half pot
You're
bet.
loving the half pot bet.
Yeah, it's half of his stack as well. It's really nice. I want Peter to find the bluff here. The bluff jam. He's got the perfect blockers. I mean, you know, this bet obviously makes no sense. That like, why would you ever bet a half pot with a 10? You would bet like, you know, if you wanted to like do the I leave you some chips so that I make sure you call level play, then you just bet like 2/3, 3/4 sort of thing. You know, there's no real incentive for your straight to bet half pot here. But you know, the thing is with Aaron, you know, he's a little out there.
Yeah.
Not so not playing standard, so you can't really be sure that he wouldn't bet a 10 for this size. Like it'd be really nice to bet like 1/3 here and like rep 2 pair
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
and sets.
Canada. Nova Scotia. Or East.
All right.
Total bluff.
I mean, as it is, Jack's obviously.
Don't have a bluff, he says. Don't have a bluff. He's bluffing there, Jack.
They will know in 1 hour. In 1
Yeah.
hour, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, because I haven't already.
Phil with the aces. 8 bigs.
I hope you have it. I feel bad.
You're ripping these in.
There it goes.
Desperate for action.
Count, please.
Gonna get some from Huni. Huni's 6s.
All in.
The re-rip.
You got a pair? I have a pair. Not so big.
Oh, I have a decent pair, yeah, like this.
It's a pretty good pair.
That's a pretty good pair, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
I was like, what can I do? Can I play limp or something, you know? But
No, let's
it
go all in.
would have been too obvious, you know?
Alright, we'll see how pure I really am.
Well,
Oh.
it's not over yet, Phil. 6 would send you home.
We'll just have like ace.
No, let's stay together,
Let's have
you
a
know?
fair shot at it.
King,
the
5
diamonds.
deuce.
So you
Couple of
always just
diamonds.
have
Phil has them
first.
covered.
What was it, 32?
The prepay. Oh, 6 on the turn. Huni really is running hot.
Like, I don't know what to say.
Got him with the prepay.
Gruissem comme les As, Déguini comme les 6, il turn son 6.
3 on the end.
Unlucky.
Là, on est 8. On est 8.
And well, unlucky football.
Il a dit genre,
Many people's favorite
avant le turn, genre, il arrête pas de dire qu'il est comme pure
Ja,
goal.
signal on
tout
jou
le temps,
очень
puis
много
genre,
чипов было.
not to
avant
be
le
for
turn. How much
him.
is it? 32?
Wrecking crew.
Fine with me.
I'm alright with it.
Mark of the devil. $44.
He put it.
Doesn't matter. He put it over.
Can bet it. Can, is that raised?
Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Sixes again.
Don't put against aces.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to do that twice, but hell, why the hell not?
If anyone can, Huni can. 6 hunting once again.
Jeez. No, six.
That'd be cool, I guess, if I did it again.
I think Huni makes it straight with the 7.
Wow.
7 on the flop
To deep read.
for the runner straight.
Oh,
Oh my
Okay, no,
word.
sorry, excuse me.
running good. Table 37. Woo! Jesus.
Wow.
All right. It's over.
Les 6 contre les 7.
It's over.
Wow.
Encore.
Again.
Всё-таки опять поймал.
The Huni show.
Прёт по полной
It's
программе.
not over.
It's over.
Need a 7.
You're just running too pure.
That would be good.
Greg asking for the 7 of hearts. 7 of spades no good. What's going on?
Good luck, everybody.
Taps the table. Taps out.
All right.
Huge result for the other players at the table. 70k pay jump. Everyone now guaranteed.
Who wants to
A
go all in
cool
against him right now?
That's what happens.
Quarter
You play
of a
16
million.
Years, you put in your dues, they reward you.
Must be nice
eventually,
for
you
them.
know?
AKA the numberjack needs to get out for the trip.
Nice hand, buddy.
10 bigs. Surely these are fine in the middle.
Oleg had king 8 suited there. I don't know how many big blinds he has now, but that's a much better open than 5s in this
Yeah,
situation.
I think he only had about 15 bigs. So.
Okay, 15. Yeah, it's not so great.
I'm almost for sure calling, but let me just get a count.
Wow.
I call.
It is a cool, and again, everyone's going to have a chance to ladder. The big stack with the better hand. Scotty's queens, and well, judging from what we know, good chance Charity is getting a few dollars here, should they hold. So it depends. Do you like Charity or do you like Jetten? You know, you got to pick your side here.
Peter Jetten won Queen Jack versus Phil's Ace Jack. I really like Charity.
You're still bitter about that, huh?
I really like Charity.
How many 6s are in this deck? Peter can catch running hearts as well. Well, a lot more 6s. All right, 6 now and out. The unlikely quad 6s with a king.
Oh, sick.
Wow, yeah.
That'd be sick.
Wrong one.
10,
game,
not
bro.
enough.
Alright.
Peter, next out, all of a sudden they're dropping like flies. Everyone wants to go hang out with Philball.
Yeah, buddy.
Does get that $250,000. Not 30 bigs.
Quite often it's 2, you know, and then they have to like compete to see who can spew it harder. It wasn't the case for me. I was only competing with myself.
Best kind of competition. 9 mil on the bet from Aaron. Alright, Mateos can flick in 1 grey chip, see a flop with Jack 5 of hearts.
Yeah, I think the most I got into in like a millions event was like 25 millions or something.
Wow, you play quite a lot of them as well.
Yeah. Cashed a lot, but never go deeper than that really. I'm very good at getting to like 5-6 million. But getting to 100 million is a bit tougher.
Queen 5-6. Aaron going to fire with the 3 and backdoor diamonds. Adrian with bottom pair, facing the half pot bet, your new favourite.
It's a nice sizing. On like a normal final table payout structure, like when there's 6 left, is actually the ICM is more severe than 9 left. It's funny that like people tend to play this spot a little bit more relaxed than with 9 left. Like you see Mateos defending the Jack-5 suited, which seems fine against button obviously, but
Yeah, but it's real terms. We can like, buy nice houses and cars now.
right now that we've locked up $250,000, it's kind of loosey-goosey each other.
We got to look up 350k, man.
Yeah, well, we're up to 350 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Now you can buy tangible things that like, are
Flick
really
it
good.
in. Just flick it in. Really surprised that Aaron doesn't barrel this
Right.
flush draw gutter turn card. Don't mind the check back,
Ace high.
but this much
Ace high.
equity does it's kind of begging you to bet this turn.
Right. Just barrel it. Make him fold his 5 or 6. Might he, just to say,
Yeah, you could just pile it here.
have this, boy. My table.
35.
Just 3 bets. This is good too.
I like it. Aaron.
Puts almost the same amount of pressure on, and you don't.
What pressure?
Yeah.
Snap calls.
Yeah, this is the issue with 3 betting. Is getting hood flatted.
But it's Huni, and there'll probably be a 6. 988 does have the ace of diamonds.
Yeah, normally you would expect this to be interacting pretty heavily with Aaron's call range.
Just ships it in.
But it just jams the
Have
flop.
some of that.
Is it? Oh.
Oh, I thought it was gonna just.
Yeah, I thought that was just
if
like
you,
a.
If you got it, you got it.
Yeah. All right, I call. That would be incredible.
I mean, you say interact with his range, but I mean, he's gonna have queen jack, king queen, hands like that. Just.
Yeah.
I know we're ahead of those, but
Dampen blåser.
if he's got
Yeah, but also.
some random like
yeah.
7s, then we're not in that bad a shape against him.
Yeah.
Jack 10s, like.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is why this jam is pretty nice because like you make him fold Jack 10 quite a lot. Whereas any other sizing doesn't fold. 9-10 is even close.
Alright, Huni up to 400. Boston, our final table.
That was pretty sick.
Big Huni
Running
style.
too good, sir.
These are your final 6. Well, your final 5. Chip leader on for a little wonder, Chris Hunichen, aka Big Huni, runaway leader. A big bluff to start the final. A couple of suckouts to knock a couple of players out. There he finds himself, top of the pile. Aaron started the final table as the chip leader, now finds himself at 6th of 6. But you see, he and Oleg pretty similar stacked. Scott and Will the same. Mateos comfortably in 2nd, but he is out of position to Huni. About to start our 2.5 million, 5 million level. And that's what we're paying for. $350,000 has been locked up. But it's a cool million on top of that if you manage to come first. Adrian with 9s in the small. Limping in Huni, queen 3 in the big. Now, he's going to have a very wide raising range here, but not going to include queen 3. Ace king 3, and he doesn't improve to a pair.
Check.
And well, Huni improves. Queens up. Mateos won't be liking this board one little bit. Snap fold for the over half pot bet.
All in.
Gonna rip it in. 9-7 of diamonds. Aaron with ace queen. This is not getting through here.
Count, please.
130.
Are they all in tranches?
Yeah.
Count is more than Aaron has. And he just ain't folding this hand.
So 10, 20, 26.
I think that chip is probably yours. I think so because
How much?
just doing my count. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it's probably yours.
125 mil, I think.
125. Okay, so
125, and Will's not liking this tank.
so he's got me covered.
So I like it even less when he sees the call.
120.
Yeah, he's got me covered.
So he's gonna be very live. 9-7 of diamonds against ace
Big
queen.
hand
Sorry.
or just button all in? It doesn't matter. I'm not folding, so I go.
Scotty queen through, get out of the way.
J'avais
Man,
20 big,
look at
9-7
this
suit, dans les deux que je couvre, puis il me colle avec Ace Queen.
Ace on the flop, please.
Would like to just end this on the flop. It's hard to imagine when you're not having some outs with a hand like 9-7 suited.
I get the last man standing.
Yeah.
Will, of course, the covering stack, albeit he'll be left very short if he were to not outdraw Aaron here.
Qu'est-ce que je fais?
Aaron.
Qu'est-ce que je fais?
Stag to make it.
Ok, ok, je
Told me
pensais que c'était
yesterday.
bad.
Yeah.
Genre,
Big flip. Jeez.
I folded 2 diamonds.
Wow.
10, 10, 10. Well, that's a pretty good flop for the
10,
ace
10,
queen.
10. 10, 10, 10.
9 or 7 needed for Will. Queen on the turn ends it. Will now
Yes!
the shortest stack.
Un shove.
Thank you.
I like it. Going to go for a raise, but a little bit more than 2x to dissuade peeled from the big blind. And he only has a short stack. Good adjustment from Scott. Oh, Oleg's moved all in ace. He hasn't realised there's been a raise. I was about to say, there's no way he's seen the raise
Could I have a count?
when he jammed. I was about to say this must be a misclick. Sure enough it is. He thought he was jamming small to big. But in actual fact, he's jamming over an open, and Scott knowing that it was a jam from the small. Now mistake, this is obviously a snap. Say another 40 million.
I think I have to call.
Yeah, you have to call ace 8 for sure.
He didn't see that you had raised.
Il a pas vu que le vieux raise. Il a shove sur moi. Ensuite contre 5-4.
A massive lapse in concentration from Oleg there. What a mistake this could be for him if he doesn't get lucky. It's effectively called all in with 4-5. This is literally the biggest misclick of his life. Oh, he's flopped diamonds, but they're no good.
Wow.
Six of clubs.
Needs a 4 or a 5.
Who are you rooting for?
You. But I like a sweat.
I see.
Well,
game,
10 of
bro.
diamonds, no sweat there.
Good game.
Nuts
Huh?
for Scott.
Unreal.
Lea, what is that?
Yeah.
Wow, that one's
Then he
going to
gave it
hurt a
away,
lot.
too.
It's one thing to bust out of a tournament. It's another thing to bust out of a tournament because you make a bad play. It's completely different to bust out of a tournament because you didn't see someone who was already raised.
You looked at it like.
He just didn't want nobody else in.
They go for the rest of it. Huni behind, but not by much.
Oh, good game, bro.
That's a little cocky though.
Man!
I deserve it.
You jinxed yourself with that before.
I don't know, man. Not sure if it's you can drink the run good.
That's
Huni run good.
Himself with that. Yeah.
You just made 150K. I can be a little cocky.
It's true story.
Probably ace in the window now, though, right?
King 7 deuce. Huni does have
Big
backdoor
pot,
straight draw.
lose.
Jack would be a
Jack
nice
with
card
sweat.
for him to see.
Feeling confident? Ooh.
There's the 9. Anything
sweat.
in the middle.
10
10
Jack
Jack Queen. Inside wrap.
It's never easy.
It's never easy.
Fair game, Oleg.
Queen on the end. Huni does it again. Eliminates another one on this final table.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, Blais. 150k better off than he was supposed to be.
We'll get to the
Thanks to
party.
I
Oleg's
felt like it was coming.
misclick
I'll say that.
or misread.
This is the party.
This is a party. I don't need no other party.
3 players dotting around the 30 big blind mark. Yet again, an advantageous position for Huni to put some pressure on these similar stacks. Although, I go out on a limb and say Scott and Aaron are the kind of guys who are more going out for the win rather than hyper aware of ICM situations. Mateos, though, quite the opposite. He'll know exactly what to do in every spot. Interesting to see how this one plays out.
Pasa.
Good call.
Segunda.
Scott calls it off with Queen 5.
Well, at least I'm live.
A little surprised with Queen 5 off.
Ace,
Decided to
please.
make a stand.
He has Queen 5, he has ace 9.
Queen 5.
Jack 7-7, Scott. Looking bleak. Third at the PCA, he's going to need to hit a queen or a 5 here if he wants to make the podium again. Spade rolls off, no change. Scott's Torment riding on this last card. Queen or 5.
Good game, bro.
Repeat 4.
Nice to meet you.
Good game, man.
Scott is our 4th place finisher, and well, what a guy and what a player. What an honour it's been to watch him play. Takes home $650,000.
How much you have?
180.
You sure you have that much?
For sure. So you got 1, 40,
It's 165.
50, 165, yeah.
Who knew
'cause the
threes
last
from the
one I
small? I
called,
imagine
yeah.
this would be a chance.
165.
Yeah, he's going to limp in instead.
24.
Aaron raising up ace-5. Who need limp calling? Threes. I'm surprised thus far about this one. 10-6-4. Scary looking board for Aaron. But does have a 5.
25 million?
25 million.
So we'll do some firing. 25 million. Can't see Huni folding a pair just yet, albeit an underpair to 3 overs. $104 million chip pot. Aaron with 107 behind. This one very crucial for him in this tournament. Eight does give Aaron a straight draw, but that's another scary looking card. Huni improves on that a lot. All his middling combos has got a pair and a draw. Aaron does check it back. Jack on the end. Again, not a great card for him to see.
Check.
Ballsy bluff.
1 pair.
Not going to pull it off.
Pair is good.
Pair is good. Huni tables the 3s. Aaron's face says it all.
Ace king? No. Ace 5?
Ace 5. Oh, if you jammed, I called too.
Yeah.
Jeez, you run good, man. Suck.
Well, you run good that I didn't jam.
So ridiculous.
'Cause I would jam a lot of times there.
Like,
Mateos, not minding what you're
I
saying
don't think
here.
I've ever played somebody where I just can't beat them. As many hands as I played you, just can't win.
I paid my dues, man. You're still young in the game.
Shit.
I've been playing.
I'm older than you, man.
Yeah, but you ain't been playing as long as me.
I have been playing as long as you, just not tournaments, cash games.
He checks, and really, Huni's quite large flop size knocks out a lot of stuff. So Mateos probably has too many good hands here to bluff, but you never know. Oh, he's going large sizing. Almost Mateos' stack. Mateos is going to call this, of course, with his 9. Certainly worthy of thinking, but he is not folding this. You got a jack, good luck to you.
You win. Nice hand.
Would have got it through against King 10.
But I didn't use it. Like, can I recover or no? Yeah. I threw the time ban, but I didn't use the time.
Floor, please.
Huni, ace king on the button, 15 mil. Mateos getting more and more comfortable. Just 260 calls with his 7s. Huni flopping best once again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Disaster for Huni. Just got caught bluffing a moment ago. Gonna go for 2 more streets of value here, and little does he know, he's betting into a set. This is going to be a pivotal pot in this tournament. It's May well be where Mateos wrestles the lead from Huni. It's going to call here and have way under a pot left on the river. And if it pricks out, it's hard to see Huni not going for his throat.
$69, right?
Go. Mateos with just 160 back. 217 is your pot size. Heading to the river. Oh, 10. Let's change things a little bit. Mateos can definitely have ace 10. Definitely obviously have hands like ace jack, ace 6, jack 6 suited. Set 6 is set 7s. I think Huni's still going to have to go for it here. Doesn't have to go all in on this board. When he does go all in, Mateos snaps with his set.
So sick. Almost checked too. Fuck.
There you go. Adrian Mateos, the new chip leader for the first time.
Sick turn.
Oh, I keep throwing the wrong chip out. Yeah.
12.
All in.
Can I get a card, please?
Aaron jamming over Mateos' raise, and I think this is just going to be a call. Mateos with 2 7s. Ahead of enough stuff. Not behind to enough. Aaron will be flipping for his tournament life. Jam is about 24 bigs, 23 bigs. 22 bigs even. Does make the call. Again, if Aaron were to hold here, if Aaron were to win this flip here, it'll be very even in chips. We've been in a situation 20 minutes ago where Huni had 75% of the chips. This would be very even. And, well, looking good for Aaron. Flops a jack, little fist pump.
Queen.
Customary fist pump. Mateos needs to find a 7 on the turn, just like he did a moment ago.
Queen on the turn.
No, Queen would make a split.
No queen. I'll fall down. I fall straight down.
7 made a lot worse.
True story.
Mateos took either a queen or a 7. Jack, full house for Aaron. With the intros, we are playing 4 million, 8 million, and I can tell you that on the dinner break,
So it's 4-8.
Yeah.
there has been a deal made. Aaron taking 970k. Adrian 1,062,000. Chris 1,097,000. And then they're playing for an additional 100k.
Check.
So things may change. We're now in a winner-take-all situation. Deal done.
No more fucking ICM.
Oh, yeah.
No more ICM.
More
Sums
fun
it
that
up.
way anyway.
Yeah, it's
Less
way,
stressful.
yeah,
and
way less stressful.
just get to play, you know?
Huni with an ace on the button. Things not gone his way. Now decides to start ripping it, and he's going to rip it straight into Aaron's ace-king. This could be the end of Huni.
All in. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There is the rejam. Uh-oh, indeed. Never going to be in shape with ace-3. Huni, the man who had 75% of the chips.
Ace-3, he's got ace-king.
With 3 left. In danger of finishing
Whoa!
third here, although he did get the most money in the chop.
Can somebody quiet him down in the crowd?
3!
You're going to scare the shit out of 3. It ain't going to come out, you keep yelling. What does that mean, king?
Huni looking for a 3. Ace-9-9.
Oh, I can't win.
Well,
Drawn dead.
yeah, he can get a chop. 9 or an ace. That's it.
I can't win.
Drawn dead.
Ace-9-9 flop.
Well, a 9. A 9.
I need an ace or a 9.
It's
A
not
9
likely
could
out.
come.
Ace or 9, or Huni is out in third.
Good game, man.
Have a good one.
There it is. King on the end. He looked like
Yeah,
he was
brother.
destined to win this tournament.
too, man.
Sure, I'll see you again.
Busts out in third place.
I'm all in. I'm all in.
Is it possible, no?
Doesn't matter.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
So,
You can do whatever you want. I'm not looking. I'm all in.
Wow.
so
You just put in. If you put in 5, I get to act.
okay,
All in.
call.
This is bizarre.
Show them.
Mateos limps in with Jack-9. Aaron jams blind, has 10 deuce off, and this may well be his best chance. The way the last, his mental state seems to be in. And well, this would be a bizarre finish to the tournament. Ace, 9, 8, ooh. But out for Aaron, needs to catch a 10.
7 for a switch.
7 would give him additional outs.
Jack.
Well, his outs just switch. Now he's a jack instead of a 10.
That's it. Good game, man.
Wait.
It's over. Look, it's gone, buddy.
It's not over yet.
It's over.
Mateos has seen this one enough times before in his life to know it's
Yeah,
never
yeah.
over until the last card rolls off the deck.
Tell her to
If it's
flip the
anything
card.
but a jack.
Alright.
He wins, and it is.
Good game, buddy. All right, man.
6 on the river.
Okay.
There you go. Caribbean Party Poker Champion 2019 is Adrian Mateos. Aaron van Blarcum, second place, winning 970k after that 3-way deal. Mateos is the champion. Off to greet the rather sizable rail. Winamax team walking away with another trophy. Mateos taking down the 25k super high roller. And now the Caribbean Poker Party main event title. What a week it has been here with the super high roller bowl won by Daniel Dvorez. Super high roller won by Adrian Mateos. In fact, both those men taking down 2 titles. Dvorez doubling up in the 25k short deck. Mateos doubling up in the main event. A little bit more style to that one, you could say. And what a bizarre finish it was.